Do you ever catch yourself imagining conversations that never happened? Arguments that don't exist? Or future situations that may never come true? And somehow, it feels real. Psychology has a name for this pattern, and it's more common than you think. 1. It's a form of mental simulation. Your brain is constantly trying to predict and prepare for the future. Psychologists call this mental simulation, the ability to imagine scenarios before they happen. It helps you plan, rehearse, and avoid mistakes. But when this becomes excessive, your mind starts creating scenarios that aren't useful anymore. Instead of preparing you, they begin to drain your energy. 2. It's linked to overthinking. People who imagine fake scenarios frequently often have an overactive thinking pattern. Their brain keeps running what-if situations. What if this goes wrong? What if they said that? What if I respond like this? This creates a loop of overthinking, where the mind keeps generating situations without resolution. And the more you engage with these thoughts, the stronger the habit becomes. 3. Your brain is trying to gain control. From a psychological perspective, imagining scenarios gives a sense of control. In real life, outcomes are uncertain, but in your mind, you can control every detail. What you say, how others react, and how things end. This makes the brain feel safer. So, it keeps repeating this pattern, even if the situations are completely imaginary. 4. It can be driven by anxiety. Research shows that frequent imaginary scenarios are often linked to anxiety. The brain tries to prepare for possible negative outcomes by rehearsing them in advance. But instead of reducing anxiety, this can actually increase it, because your brain starts treating imagined problems as if they're real. 5. It activates the same emotional response as reality. One important psychological fact: your brain doesn't fully distinguish between real experiences and vividly imagined ones. That's why your heart rate can increase during an imaginary argument, or you feel emotions from a situation that never happened. These repeated emotional reactions make the habit feel addictive, because your brain keeps engaging with it. So if you've ever caught your mind doing this, you're not strange. You're just seeing how your brain really works. If this hit a little too close to home, drop a brain emoji in the comments. If you enjoy learning the hidden psychology behind your thoughts and behaviors, subscribe to the channel. Because once you understand how your mind really works, you gain the power to control it, instead of it controlling you.